The United States Navy has deployed a carrier strike group led by the Nimitz-class supercarrier U.S. Harry Truman to the Mediterranean Sea within operational range of Ukraine, in a move specifically aimed at providing Washington with options for intervention in Ukraine. Navy Secretary Carlos Del Toro said its mission included deterring Russia and implementing a potential no-fly zone over Ukraine should the White House give the order, stressing, "The role of Truman, with other allies, is to deter Russians from further aggression and to be on constant standby for orders that might be given from our president or from other leaders around the world for the protection of Ukraine and the people of Ukraine." The commander added regarding the presence of Russian assets near to the strike group's area of operations, "There are numerous Russian ships and subs in the Mediterranean today, and that's why it's important for NATO to have an equal presence to deter them. The only thing that Putin understands is strength." Russia maintains military facilities in Syria in the eastern Mediterranean, and shortly preceding the outbreak of war in Ukraine, it deployed MiG-31K strike aircraft for patrols over the sea from Syria armed with hypersonic weapons, ideally suited to tackling carrier groups at range. Neutralizing facilities in Syria would likely precede an attack on Russian forces in Ukraine should it be launched from the Mediterranean, as growing numbers of U.S. lawmakers call for Western military intervention to shoot down Russian aircraft operating in Ukrainian airspace. Such no-fly zones have frequently preceded air campaigns to attack enemy ground forces, as seen in Iraq and Libya, where no-fly zones were followed by the destruction of enemy ground forces. The U.S. Harry Truman's combat aircraft include F-18E/F Super Hornet medium-weight 4th-generation fighters and E/A-18G Growler electronic attack jets, which are supported by E-2 airborne early-wearing aircraft. Super Hornets have been heavily involved in the U.S. air campaign in Syria and very frequently violated Syrian airspace. They form almost all carrier-based fighter units in the U.S. Navy. The strike group's escorts deploy Tomahawk cruise missiles for long-range precision strikes, as well as a wide range of missiles for air defense, although none of these are thought to be able to neutralize hypersonic anti-ship missiles deployed in Syria. U.S. Harry S. Truman, CVN-75, is the 8th Nimitz-class aircraft carrier of the United States Navy, named after the 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman. She is homeported at Naval Station Norfolk, Virginia. Harry S. Truman was launched on 7 September 1996 by Newport News Shipbuilding, Newport News, Virginia, and commissioned on 25 July 1998 with Captain Thomas Otterbein in command. President Bill Clinton was the keynote speaker, and other notable attendees and speakers included Missouri Representative Ike Skelton, Missouri Governor Mel Carnahan, Secretary of Defense William Cohen, and Secretary of the Navy John H. Dalton. Harry S. Truman was initially the flagship of Carrier Group 2 and, beginning 1 October 2004, of Carrier Strike Group 10. Beginning in 2001, the Harry S. Truman Carrier Battle Group participated in Operation Joint Endeavor, Operation Deny Flight, Operation Southern Watch, Operation Enduring Freedom, Afghanistan, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Summer Pulse 04, and NATO Operation Medshark/Majestic Eagle 04. In the first half of 2016, Harry S. Truman, as flagship of Carrier Strike Group 8, carried out an 8-month air operation deployment against ISIL from the eastern Mediterranean as part of Operation Inherent Resolve. The ship has been the flagship of Carrier Strike Group 8 since June 2014.